So many traders are confused on which direction the Euro USD is going. So in this video, I'll be doing a comprehensive top-down analysis of the Euro USD starting from the daily time frame to the 15 minutes time frame to show you exactly what to expect from the market in this new trading week. If you're new to the channel, this is Mobile Trading Academy, where we simplify forex trading, helping traders make money from the market trading with their phones. Everything we do in this channel is to encourage forex traders or intending forex traders to know that they can trade forex with their phone and still make decent amount of money. So my analysis today is from the MetaTrader 4 mobile app. So this is the Euro USD daily time frame, and the first thing you have to look out for from the market is to know the overall trend. So from February 2025, we've seen that the market has been making higher lows and higher highs. Ultimately, we've been in an upward trend from February 2025. So this was that most recent higher low that produced a new high. Okay, this was an internal low because the high that produced it was not a higher high, it was a lower high in the midst of an uptrend. So this was just an internal low. So but this was the external low that gave this external high. So I will mark out that low. Right, so the whole of this area is just like a sideways market. So however, with this move that we had here, taking out these previous lows, though not convincingly, because when you look at the charts, you saw that this candlestick that took off this previous low was immediately recovered. The same thing happened there. When the market dropped below it, it was recovered. The third time it dropped before it and it was recovered. So this is more of telling you that the big institutional traders at this point were filling their orders by sweeping the stop losses of retail traders. After they filled up enough of their orders, we saw the market move from here. Next point that will serve as a support to this price is this previous internal low. So I will also mark that. So that would be an area of interest, because as you can see from here, it was an area of interest here. It was also an area of interest here, the same at this point. So when price is coming down, price will most likely find support also at this point. So the next question we'll ask is, where will be the next resistance to price from where price is right now? So the next resistance to price will be right here. Okay, so that is at this point where price was rejected while it was moving up, and also was rejected here, so we never got a close above here. So this will also be the next resistance. So Euro USD will be trading between this point and this point this week. If you want to know the next resistance above this point, that will be right here, this previous high. Okay, so that will be the next point. Before I will leave the daily time frame, the next question you should ask yourself is, where do we have liquidity? Where do we have imbalance? So the imbalances we're having is right below this point. It's just from here. So we're having imbalances here and a fair value gap here. So as a result, the market always loves to fill up imbalances. So that is the area that the market will be attracted to. So most likely the market will be seeking to come down to these areas to fill those imbalances. And one more thing we may add on the daily time frame is this. We may add a trend line connecting these previous highs. Look at these previous highs. So we're having these lower highs until we saw this breakout. So we saw the price break out above this point, and we've not got a retest of that point. And you know that a trend line also is serving as a resistance and a support. So price was below it, it was serving as a resistance to price. Now we got a break above it. This will now be serving as a support, and it needs to be retested to prove how strong it is. So expect price to come to retest this trend line, and that also will be aligning with this support area we also identified. It will also be aligning with the area where we have loss of imbalances. So we have enough things that will attract price to this area. So most likely price will be heading down towards this area. Okay, that is on this daily time frame, but just know that we'll be trading between 1.1084 and 1.1581. All right, so that is from the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. All right, So here is the 4 hours time frame. We can see very vividly that we have a breaking structure. So previously we were having lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we had a lower high, but we now had a higher low, which is a signal that price was changing. Then after that, we had a near equal high, then a higher low before we got this breakout. So currently from here to here, this is a wave that took out this previous high. So we're having a change in structure, and if that be the case, we need to see another higher low that will now push the price up. So this is an area where we should be expecting to look for buy opportunities. If you also want to add to that, you can add your Fibonacci retracement too. So if we add our Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high, that will show us the areas where price could be heading to. Asking, why don't you use this higher low? But I've explained it that we use external high and external low. So this is the external low. This was an internal low. So I use external high and external lows. So you can see that this will just be a little below the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. That will be the area where price will be coming down to before we begin to look for buy opportunities. So looking for buy opportunities around there would be a very good trade. And we may even see the price come to a kind of sweep this internal low. If the price takes out this internal low, the structure has not changed because this is an internal low, is not an external low. So if we even see price drop to as low as below 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level, the structure haven't changed. The only time that the structure will change is when we see the price take out this 100% Fibonacci level. That is when we know that this structure has changed. But currently on the 4 hours time frame, we just saw a resumption of a bullish trend. So any retracement into these areas will be giving us buy opportunities to go long. And if you are a counter trend trader and you're looking for an opportunity to short this market towards this point, then you should be looking for a break below this point. But that is not an ideal thing to do. But if you wish to do that, then as price begins to close below these areas, could be a point to take a short opportunity and place your stop loss above here if you're a counter trader. But if not, the best thing to do is to wait for that price to come down towards these areas to give you a buy opportunity. However, if you feel like, okay, you are a counter trend trader and you want to look for sell opportunities, then just below here, if the price begins to close below this point, if the price begins to close below this trend line and also below this level, then that could lead to a sell-off into this area, and anyone shorting from there with stop loss above here may get some few pips, but the risk reward ratio will not be decent. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So here on the 1 hour time frame, we saw the market making lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high, now a lower low. So any move towards this area could offer a sell-off that will send price down to the area we've talked about, towards the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement levels we talked about. So for those that want to trade the short opportunity, then looking for sell opportunity anywhere into this area would be a good way to sell down to the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. But then, like I said, that would be a counter trend trader from the 4 hours time frame. But on the 1 hour time frame is in line with the trend here, because the trend right now is a downward trend. So any move back into this area, a 1.1732 to 1.1744, that could offer a good sell opportunity towards the 50% Fibonacci retracement as we saw on the 4 hours time frame, and also towards the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. Quickly, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So like I said, on the from the 1 hour time frame, any move back into this area could offer a sell-off that could send price back down into this area. So in summary, on the Euro USD, from the 4 hours time frame, we're seeing a change in structure from a downward trend to an upward trend. However, we should be expecting the market to drop down towards this area to fill up the imbalances here and also to retest this broken resistant tone support. Then we should be looking for buy opportunity anywhere from this area to now target this new high. And as long as this low is intact without being taken out, the market remains in an uptrend. So that is the analysis for Euro USD, and I hope this helps. If you got value from this video, I want you to share the video, like the video, and also subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out when I release my next videos. Cheers, and do have a great day.